Check this.
Vici, the Morphling can kind of threaten the sniper. He can obviously like be able to push out ways, but also get to the back lines very quickly and burst him down. I think there's enough protection on LFY for that, but as Ben said, damage is going to be a concern, I think, for mid game before Monet gets up his items. Before he can really combo these ults. Before Sniper starts to get items, there's a clear mid game lull and damage there.
Their lineup is going to shine around, let's say, 25 to 35, and going to scale well into the late game.
Absolutely. That's probably the play that they're looking for. Also worth talking about, we haven't seen much Omni Knight today, as it's tended to be banned out, but it got through to the later phases. Do you think this is a mistake? Like, how scary is this hero to you nowadays?
Mostly, it is banned out.
She's dead? Yep. Okay, never mind. Fenrir knew
the strongest hero in the game gets the first blood. You thought I was going to say dies, but you were wrong.
Now it looks like the Quap is going to head back in there as Sniper.
A lot of troubles.
Yeah, he walked in for that one. Instead, they're going to try and turn down the Super, and Lanham just going to drop. So a little bit of an odd play there by Vici.
Ogre picking up the XP because of the rotations that Omni Knight made. He deep bottom, so he wants to collect the XP. He might be in trouble though.
Yeah, there's the rotation from Fenrir. A good amount of damage coming out as they're already taking that tower and going to waveform through. They do TP in with one now. Can they actually still find this kill? Paparazzi very low, able to turn it though, almost taking down Afu with the waveform through. As Fenrir trying to back away. They've got Ori coming in as well. This could be really big if he wants to go for the snipe, but it looks like Vici instead just going to call off the charge and realize LFY can't stop him. See if it ends up paying off for them later, but I agree with you. This could be a tough one to try and find that kill on Morphling, as instead it's Vici making the rotation bottom. He's looking for that rune. They have the Nightmare there. Going to take the rune.
He needs to skill it.
All right, well, he ends up going for it. The turnaround, the Sonic Wave, every damn thing. And Vici take the kill. Oh, maybe though. With DDC here as well, they've already killed off Fenrir. This is going to be a bit of a turnaround. Ori able to get the blink away, but they have the Assassinate on top of him. And the Maledict damage, this is actually going to hurt a fair amount. He does have wand charges. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Quick enough there. Wow, Ori with the quick fingers.
Once again, this is the third rotation from LFY. They can't find any openings. Oh, Queen of Pain with wasting so much time. You have two carries on the mid lane who are farming. I don't know if they can pressure the tower. Which Doctor with a good positioning though.
Yeah, trying to find them. They do get the Maledict, but again, all of this expended for a clockwork. I mean, I guess, yeah.
Top tower
maybe even Sniper. They're gonna have two Mask of Madnesses on the side of LFY.
Right. Uh-oh. Well, again, they found one, and they do have a Fiend's Grip here, so just gonna right-click and beat down the Ogre who walked into the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah, that's a Lincoln Sphere. 13 minutes, 40 seconds in.
Oh, goodness. Well, talk to me a little bit about what this incredibly farmed Morphling is going to be able to do as this game goes on. DDC brought down incredibly low, and it's just going to be almost dropped. They can't quite find the kill, but now with the grip as well, they're going to be able to do it. Now turning onto the Omni as well. He doesn't have his ulti right now, and instead they turn it around with the Purification, and Paparazzi going to be forced to back away. The LFY team, it's going to be a rough go from this point forward, and in fact, the rotation in now from Vici as they want to try and find a kill. They're going to run into the Ogre, and it looks like they might have revealed the ward there as well, but now how do you get out with the rest of these heroes? They're able to catch the Witch Doctor, pulling him inside as well. Super's going to blink away while this is going on, but the Sonic Wave connects only onto one of them now. As they back away, they lose Lanham. Vici forced from the tier 1, and Young 11 need to be careful, but Paparazzi showing up. He wants to battle, wants to find Super. The Ravage turnaround, they take him down as well. Young 11 is dying rather rapidly, but it looks like they're going to be able to find the grip, and the Omni Knight going to drop 4 dead from LFY. Vici dominant.
Taking a fight when you're so far behind, without the Void, against the Tidehunter, it doesn't even sound good on a paper.
About a Chrono Monet in the bottom lane. They do have Maledict and Witch Doctor Death Ward back off cooldown in 4 seconds, but bottom lane is Paparazzi just pummeling away here at the inflame. Nobody else wants to rotate. He's just gonna solo kill him. My God, have mercy.
Void is deeping. He does not want to commit the Chronosphere. Has a Ghost Scepter as well.
This is really not the greatest, and you're going to wait for him away for the moment. They're still thinking about chasing. They have the time dilation as well. He takes over the form and able to time walk away from him. Paparazzi making it happen. They do get the Chronosphere now down onto one base, switching over, and is going to drop.
Yeah, this is exactly what they needed. He morphed to a Faceless Void. I didn't think he's going to catch him up, but nice play there by Void. Ways to deal with the morph. He can't morph inside of the Chrono.
Oh.
Maybe just catch him up, catch him off guard.
Chips in the night up there. Young 11 and Inflame as they're going to head back the other way, but they commit the Fiend script for this now. Repel wearing off very shortly and able to find the turnaround. Sonic Wave, Ravage, everything used, and Inflame still able to walk away. Monet shows up, but they're able to get the Nightmare down. He doesn't have the Diffusal Blade out. Young 11 is actually very low here, and he might end up dying to the Sniper. Now Fenrir also getting tracked down and killed by Monet. They find Young 11. Vici just throwing this one away now.
Yeah, really nice play there by Aku. I love this guy's name, Aku. So
Radiant's middle
he
tower
used the
has
cask
fallen.
and woke up Faceless Void, so he can actually deal the damage.
And speaking of which, they are again rotating through the river, seeing who they can possibly find.
They don't know that Tidehunter just picked up a Blink Dagger. Usually you don't see the Tide blinks anymore. Ravage is kind of buffed with the AoE. The travel speed is
Oh, and they're trying to bait this out. Are they going to go right now onto the Morphlane? Apu, they walk forward. They see Young 11 there, but they might not be prepared as the hook shot comes in. The blink in, the Ravage onto 3. They're taking him down. Both on the cogs as well. Omni-Knight just tries to get off the ulti, but he's going to be gripped off to the side. DDC going down. They're looking for more over there in the trees as well. They have gotten away for the moment, but Ori eventually finds the kill, and Afu just trying to hide for all he's worth, but that guy is gone.
Yeah, I couldn't finish the sentence. This game, Ravage with a blink will be just awesome. Just to disrupt their initiation, and with the blink on Tidehunter and Morph, they can pretty much blow up anyone before the fight starts.
Yeah, I love the thing that you're talking about too, this solar crest on Young 11, because now they're going into Roshan as super in a completely
I mean, the respawn time is pretty fast in those heroes because they're not that high level. With the Solar Crest, they managed to take it down before they respawn. This is the gap closer for Sniper as well. They have a Clockwork, Ravage with a blink. Blink on Queen of Pain, so basically they have 3 blinks and one hook shot.
Yeah, this is like one of those drafts where you can start really and truly snowballing. He's just running down one. Is in some trouble. Omni-Knight gonna get shotgun. The mechanism keeping him alive for the moment. The Chronosphere, it's able to catch on to 3. Is this gonna be enough damage though? The Sonic Wave to try and turn it, but the Omni-Knight able to find that 1 kill, and now they're looking for the finish. Paparazzi takes him down. They take down Monet as well. A double kill. The blink forward. He finds Apu. Triple for Paparazzi. Even when it's good, it's not good enough.
Morphling just hit level 20. Morph targets allies if he wants to steal something. I don't think there's anything good to steal.
Oh, lordy, he's gone! Ultra kill for him! They're continuing the streak, and it is indeed not going to happen. Young 11 gets reported by his team, I'm sure. But still, 5 dead, 25 minutes in, it's 10-21 Lacoste. This is looking damn near over.
Yeah, they might as well call it. The Tidehunter still has Ravage. I mean, they're not gonna call it because they have tier 2 towers on the mid and on the top.
Radiant's bottom tower
but it's gonna be really hard. They just need to give up these Raxes.
Are under attack.
This is a disaster. The highest order right now for LFY. Paparazzi, a very free morph game indeed. As I mean, he's sitting there low, but just blinks away again. And well, and they do have, you know, some of these defensive items, like you were saying, the Omni-Knight, the pipe is done, but likewise, you're just Vici that's so stacked right now in terms of their net worth and ready to go, Ravage up.
They want to keep fighting. Okay, he is gone.
Oh my goodness. He is getting dropped fairly low, but the Ravage comes out as well, up to the side, while the Clockwork initiates on the other angle of it, and Omni-Knight trying to keep his buddy there, Monet able to keep him alive as well, but the Fiend's grip, he's dying inside his own Chronosphere, gives him the sakes. Guardian Angel comes out, but they are going to find that kill. 3 are dead, looking for more, and GG is called. Vici looking beautiful. Game number 1.
Yeah, definitely. This was, I would call it clearly an outdraft and outplay as well They didn't have anything to lock down more early on with, and their lineup didn't even reach that point. I said after 25 minutes, the game was pretty much over at this point.
Not sure in what way.
About the Undying. I mean, generally, you just don't want Strength Heroes versus Timber. Timber just loves any Strength Hero, I would say. You're completely okay playing against.
You steal stats from each other, right? He cuts you and you take his strength. It's mutually assured destruction.
Indeed. Which way are you going, Jack?
I still like Vici's lineup this game. I feel LFY, again, sometimes they get a little too reactive. This lineup feels a little all over the place to me.
Young 11 went for a Gush build. With the DK and the Soul Rip, they might actually get a kill to overextend.
Oh, Lanham in some trouble, getting punched by DDC. The creep's chasing as well. He's going to do some damage. Does pick up the second bounty rune, but just going to get bullied here. They do it. Launch charge is able to draw first blood. DDC taking down Lanham.
You got some on you.
The Orb of Venom kill, huh?
So it's a classic. And top lane, Reality Rifting back in that Wildering Ripper as the golems are coming up as well. He's got two of them here and chasing as well. Are they going to be able to find anything? The 2-second stun leveled out there onto an Inflame. But look at the damage coming out as well. Almost bringing down Paparazzi as well as the golem is chasing, but they aren't quite going to be able to chase him down. Breaking the salve. Now slowed down by the enchant as well. They're bringing back in the Bane, looking for the finish here. And they're going to instead send him into the tower so they can break up into two and throw out a couple more shards as they look and trying to take down Fenrir. The Reality Rip back in again. Offo, it's going to fall. It was a cute
Two more
play, but
stuns
it wasn't
available
enough.
though. We have 4 creeps, 4 stuns, and a shockwave from Doom, so that's 5 abilities.
It's a lot of damage actually if they want to go for it and hit one there onto Paparazzi, a second one now as well. Shockwave comes out, but they still lose the Doom. The little shard golems are chasing him down. 3-second cooldown on some of these shard golems as they're going to maybe be able to find a kill on a Paparazzi. There's one, there's the second, they find the kill. Afu, micro god. Maybe it's what LFY need as a Nightmare is used now, and they're bringing in Paparazzi as the Reality Rip. My god, he's gone again. There's a lot of minus armor. Maybe the rotation mid, as currently Ori is able to get some free farm there. Timbersaw down by the bottom rune.
He's gonna take the Arcane Rune, has no boots.
Oh my god.
Probably gonna be a dead puck.
Now looking for the timing, does have another Whirling Death, almost dead, is gonna punch him down. That's what you get for banning all my heroes.
But with the Arcane Rune and the Bloodlust, what up? He's actually beating the tower.
Dire structures
He's got
are
a lot of good
fortified.
damage there, but up top again, they found themselves the Doom. 2-second stun, not bad at all. Fenrir, Brain Sap, trying to bring him low, but the stun comes in from the Ogre instead, and now maybe they can even think about turning this one. They missed the stomp though, the range a little bit too far away, and they don't switch over the Nightmare either, so Fenrir able to walk away for the moment. Will have the heal coming in from the Undying, and now the Brain Sap as well. It's not going to be there in time, so they find the kill.
The double Hadouken plus super rotating as well. They just want to take down this tier 1 tower on top. Puck TP still on cooldown for the next 20 seconds. He's gonna need to run there so he can actually help them out.
Another Reality Rip back. They find themselves off. 2-second stun. Still no points right now in Untouchable, so they're able to burn him through. And now the Creeps trying to turn this one back around. They bring in the puck as well. Silence onto 2 of them, but it still might not be enough. They find the Fire Blast there onto Paparazzi, starting to slow him down, but they're by the shrine. And this might be a bit too much here as Ori, still having already used that Dream Coil, can't really force them to fight. One of the more common ones that we see, particularly with all the magic damage lineups, could still run into some issues, I guess, with the CK and the minus armor reduction that you have there.
Yeah, but CK is the only one who deals the right-click damage. Others don't that much. I mean, Puck can deal some, but it's really significant.
This rotation, oh my goodness, Puck getting bullied there for a moment. They dropped on the Tombstone as well, while in the meantime, Super needs to call out the chase for Fenrir as the rest of his team is getting dove over there. They find the kill onto Enchantress, and Super now just trying to run away. One of the more common ones that we see, particularly with all the magic damage lineups, could still run into some issues, I guess, with the CK and the minus armor reduction that you have there.
Yeah, but CK is the only one who deals the right-click damage. Others don't that much. I mean, Puck can deal some, but it's really significant.
This rotation, oh my goodness, Puck getting bullied there for a moment. They dropped on the tombstone as well. Well, in the meantime, Super needs to call out the chase for Fenrir as the rest of his team is getting dove over there. They find a kill onto Enchantress, and Super now just trying to run away. Vici, make it work. Swap back, find the stun, Tidehunter. Getting dove here, in some trouble, and Chakram every damn thing. Thrown out, he has the Ravage, but doesn't want to use it.
Much better.
Kind of just playing that super role.
Yeah, unlike the previous game, they have a Doom as well to counter the Tidehunter as well. There's nothing he can do about it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's tough. Well, Ravage is there. If they want to, they can walk in and try and defend this as rotations could come from the Puck. He doesn't have a TP, but he's walking in instead. Off to the side. Does have that coil as well in the mid lane. They are able to take down the Bane, so now Vici now not feeling as confident with this fight. They're going to have to walk away. They swap back in one. It's all going terribly for Vici. They're almost able to burst through. Are they going to be able to find a kill? Not quite in time, but still, that tombstone is down. Can they find any kills here on the LFY? Monet trying to run away. He is going to end up falling. In the meantime, Young 11 also in some trouble, though. Ori seen if he can clean up on the rest of them, and they are going to be able to make it happen. The silence is there. On to Super. The last one left alive here as he is going to be gripped and killed off. It works for Vici in the end.
What Puck has queued up, no blink dagger, just straight day gun. What?
Ori wants to kill some people, man. He's about it. Now, speaking of killing people, he's gonna orb away from there and looks to make his escape unless there's the swap, the pull back in, the magic missile. The sleep comes from Fenrir, trying to keep his buddy alive. They do have an orb back up in a second. He's gonna be able to walk away yet again. The rotation in for Paparazzi. They find the kill.
Wow, double kill. That's actually 5 kills when they tried to go for a Puck 2 times. Clutch save from Fenrir there, just buying enough time for him to actually have his spells off the cooldown.
Oh.
I talked to Ben about it, asked him what would the number need to be so you can actually pick the talent. He said 250. Well, 250 is always the answer.
Absolutely. Super again, getting gone on mid. They have the tombstone down, and the grip is there as well. He's low, but not low enough. Never mind. The Ravage comes out, silenced, and killed off as well. Now Inflame trying to run away as well as Monet, but they pull him back in, starting to swap away. He doesn't want to be there anymore, but he's able to walk away as well. It looks like everybody from LFY is getting ran down. The 3 cores are gone, and DDC also not long for this world. Vici Gaming are just too freaking good.
Way they play around the cooldowns. Young 11 once again with some big AoE Ravage. I don't know, man. That guy is just a beast. Can I say that I'm a big fan of him?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, because I am.
Well, your buddy you're a big fan of might end up going down unless he gets away just barely again on absolutely nothing. And LFY, they just want to find a kill, but they're not even going to get Fenrir. Again, the type of lineup where it feels like CK could potentially get out of control unless LFY find the answers soon. Not sure if it's coming quick enough.
Yeah. Okay, Puck ulti committed on mid lane. They have a grip.
Again, found him. There's the Fire Blast to try and turn it, but Super already so low, gonna die yet again. DDC trying to escape, but it's everybody here on top of him, and that Ogre is gone.
To come back, at least try the team fight, sneak into the Roche pit with the Vegetora being level 4, plus some minus armor from Medallion, but Puck scouts it out. He doesn't have any mana though.
Oh no. Well, and Super left alone, away from the rest of his team, just dropped. And now Vici, if they want to, they're going to Reality Rift in DDC as well. The Crimson Guard, it's something, but is it even going to be enough? It looks like the answer is no. Ori on a killing spree.
Oh, there's a region rune on top as well for that Puck. Whoa, that's going to be huge.
Now they can move in and take down Roshan for themselves if they wanted. It just goes from bad to worse. It's terrible.
Tombstone plus illusions don't disappear anymore on Roche. They deal 80% less damage, but still
Roshan has
you can tank out with it.
Oh no, and Ravage just right on top of Inflame. They pull back in the Doom. He is gone. Monet also gripped from the other side of the mountain. That's going to be a pullback in, a kill again.
GG is called. 18 minutes in.
18 minutes in. They've had enough. Pack it up, guys. We're done.
Wow.
Dire victory.
Wow, that was quick.
I mean, previously they were in a little bit of trouble as well for the GG out, but I think this one's somewhat warranted. And Vici gonna have themselves a date in the grand finals with Newbie, a rematch of the upper bracket finals.
Brother was caught in the crossfire.